Well, hello, Jane Miller here, Jane Miller Associates, and today we're talking about how to find your retirement encore. Now, retirement, the chance to relax, and play, and revive, and wake up late if you feel like it, to finally get around to that bucket list. And if you've planned appropriately for your healthcare and your financial concerns, we're good to go. But are we? All is not rosy. So, a report from the UK Institute of Economic Affairs cites that the risk of depression increases by about 40%, and the risk of developing physical illness increases by 60%. And this is creeping across the pond to the United States as well. And Harvard's Health and Retirement Study, and they looked at over 5,400 people, found that retirees are 40% more likely to have a heart attack or stroke than those still working. And this was more pronounced during the first year after retirement. So what? What do we do? Do we not retire? Do we stay in that job that we've grown out of or we've grown to hate? Isn't that what's causing us our grief and our stress in the first place? Well, what about our hopes and dreams for the future? What about our next chapters? Well, don't tear up that resignation letter just yet, because how you approach your retirement, your well-deserved break without the fear of the reaper, is really about finding your encore. So career experts at monster.com, remember how we used to use them to find our jobs, they now talk about creating an infrastructure in your retirement, in your encore chapter, similar to what you had at your workplace. So the idea is to surround yourself with people in your new role to contribute to society, just like you did in your work life, whatever that was. So they say, volunteer, get involved with the community so that you have that social component. And also, it helps you feel like you're keeping your skills sharp and contributing. Joining a book club, taking cooking classes are also some ways to parlay your interests to decrease depression and isolation in retirement. And we've all heard a lot about these things, but certainly these activities could parlay into a fun part-time job or a new career. And we talk a lot about this at findyourencore.com because you have so much to give. You have many years to live, and why not make a little cash on the side as well? So a new report from MarketWatch suggests that there are more than 25% of retirees returning to work within 5 years of their retirement. And I know this just in my own circle of friends. We've done the retirement parties, and it seems just like that. They're looking for part-time jobs. My goodness. I said, what are you doing? Now I understand. And the US Bureau of Labor Statistics predicts that as we head into the year 2024, the older workforce groups, and these are those that are 65 to 74 and 75 plus, this group will grow faster annually than any other age group. Isn't that exciting? And that's if you want to, and hopefully if you don't just need to. However, how do we begin? So again, the Harvard study suggested some things like go out and play. And actually, I have a beeper on my phone, an alarm that goes off when it's time for me to exercise or play. I just love that. So activities, skiing, hiking, golf, bridge, ballroom dancing, traveling, wine tasting, marathon running, whatever you love can help you to let go of your old work life while making new friends. Or you can stay close with your colleagues by inviting them to come do this stuff with you. Get creative, whether that's painting, gardening, knitting, sculpting, quilting. Firing up your creative side is a really great way to boost your mood and to keep your brain healthy. So they always said about doing Sudoku and crosswords, and that's a start, but we need a little more than that. So our brains, our minds are phenomenal. So they need to be used. And keep learning, staying sharp, encouraging, learning by learning a new language or picking up an instrument you've always wanted to play, My husband picked up a Kindle and started doing a lot of reading, which he really never took the time to do in all his work years, and he's just loving that and learning a lot. Finally, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself in a group program, such as the one we have here at findyourencore.com. You'll work to find your vision and direction for this next chapter. You'll create and implement action steps. You'll learn to upgrade your skills and which ones you would like to upgrade. You'll optimize your environment, especially since it's probably different than the one you left behind. And finally, we're going to master our new mindful psychology in this Encore role. So if you'd like to learn more, head on over to findyourencore.com/preview. We have a lot there waiting for you. And I so look forward to working with you in this Encore and this new chapter of your retirement. Thank you. This is Jane.